What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take a look at the all-new 2022-23 Chrome Women's UEFA Champions League Hobby Box from Topps. Pre-orders for these dropped on the Topps website, I don't know, a few weeks ago or like almost a month ago for 140 bucks, and we're here to show you guys what this product is like compared to others that came out this year. So yeah, stick around to the very end of the video to see what rating this gets, but let's get right into it, guys. If you enjoy this kind of content and want to see more, consider dropping a like down below and subscribing if you haven't already. Really helps out the channel and really helps us grow and really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And as always, thank you for all your support, guys. So let's get all the packs out here before we jump right to it. And something that, you know, Topps has been doing this year with a lot of like Topps Chrome or just Topps products in general is trying to increase the number of packs in the product. So yeah, this did go from 18 to 20. Actually, one second, I'm gonna sort through these here in a sec. So yeah, you're getting 80 cards total. We are expecting to see 4 numbered cards per box, and of course with that one guaranteed auto, hopefully it's going to be guaranteed this time. And yeah, there's our 4 piles right there. And yeah, there's like a bunch of parallels which we'll cover here in a sec, but actually your case hit is going to be the Fear, so just like last year. And yeah, here's pack number 1, and let's see who is gonna start us off. All right, so we have Andres Alves, and I'm actually glad that Topps kind of kept the same Chrome design, like the main Chrome design for this set as well. Sometimes they like to give it like unique design for like no reason, in my opinion, but yeah, I'm glad this is where it is. But our first numbered card is going to be Blue Mojo, so this is one of the higher numbered ones. And it's going to be Manuela Giuliano for AS Roma. This one is stamped on the front as well, 55 out of 250. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of players that I actually do know like quite a bit about, but there's also like a lot of the newer players or players I've never seen before, because it is a 100 card base set size. And oh yeah, let's I guess it's time to put the parallel list up on the screen, and you know, we'll have it as a comparison with like last year's set and whatnot. So you can already see that they increased the print run, you know, and that kind of amounts to almost like 3 times as much. So honestly, it's nowhere near the like how overprinted some of the men's sets are, but unfortunately it's not as short printed as last year's set was. So just some info on that for you guys. And we are getting one of the cooler inserts, I believe, out of Hegerberg. Okay, so I'll talk about this when we get into our rookie segment, but you see this doesn't make sense, and you'll find out here pretty soon. But yeah, this is actually a pretty cool shot, pretty cool insert as well. Let's actually put that one over here. And yeah, if you are thinking of buying one of these boxes, you can use the link in the description down below. Official and straight from the Fanatics website, which, you know, would also be pretty useful if you have any of their discount coupons to add to it on there. But, you know, as always, you can find slightly cheaper deals on other sites, and the links down below actually help us out a bit. So thank you for all your support, as always, guys. Can't say that enough. And here's our first refractor, Alexandra Pop. And I'm actually kind of bummed that I didn't try this out last year. I don't know, for some reason I wasn't convinced, because, you know, partly I didn't really know much about or how short printed it was. But let's see if this one's going to be a parallel or just one of those cool queens of oh, here's one of the chase rookies. Queens of Football, Alika Martins, one of our Discord members' favorite female football player. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know who you are. I'm sure a lot of people know who that is too. If you've been around the Discord long enough, maybe, or YouTube, you probably have a good idea. But all right, oh, we got some rose gold action. Unfortunately, it's also going to be high numbered compared to other things, but oh, it's a rookie, and it's for Lyon. Is it Macario? It is. All right, let's go. So one of our chase rookies, and maybe this is a sign that we should oh, there's, yeah, I was looking for the number. Typically it's like up here for like other sets, or at least for Merlin, but 66 out of 125. So not bad at all for U.S. women's national team. And yeah, I mean, that was our segue to the rookies. You know, I'm sure a lot of you are kind of used to our rookie segment in like all of our videos, but this time we're actually going to kind of help some people out, put it up on the screen in case you can't really catch the names when we talk about it. But for those who aren't familiar, I'm just going to go with the ones that I'm, you know, pretty familiar with and the ones that kind of pop up on my radar. But yeah, starting us off is Catarina Macario, and we have Eula Brand that we pulled earlier. She's somewhere in that pile, it's just a base. We have Selma Parayuelo, we have Selma Basha, and those are honestly like maybe the top 4 or like the main ones that I can think of. There are a lot of rookies that, you know, I kind of hinted to earlier when I was saying like it doesn't really make sense to have like an RC logo on it, but I mean, a lot of those players are great players, phenomenal players, and they have been pros for a very, very long time. And so it doesn't really make sense that they have like an RC logo. It probably has something to do with their, you know, Champions League debut. But those players are going to be Kira Walsh, Patri Guijarro, and Ada Hegerberg, Wendy Renard, Stina Blackstenius, and Fridolina Rolfo. And if you're familiar with any of those players, there she is, we just mentioned her name, you'll know that they're like almost in their 30s, I want to say. They've been playing for quite some time, and let's go, guys. 2 chase rookies. Unfortunately, they're both numbered relatively high compared to what we could get. So we already got like 3 numbered cards, which means we're only going to get 1 more. This one's out of 199. So we are hopefully going to get maybe more. I don't know, maybe it's the way I took the packs out, kind of rearranged everything, but I thought we saw some color here towards the back. There's one of the ones that I mentioned earlier that kind of doesn't make sense to have a RC on there, but there's a Nilden. Okay, oh, this pack seems very thin, or we might be missing a card in here, but yeah, according to the pack odds, you know, the absolutely rarest type of card in general is not going to be one of these, but it's going to be the Golasso Superfractor. So these in Superfractor are like half the print run of the Golasso, and kind of like that's why the Golasso is so rare. Actually, I mean, I have no idea why Topps chose to go with that, but it's like 1 in 80,000 packs, and then everything else kind of like this, or like all the other inserts, like all the other Superfractors, even like the regular 1 of 1s, those are going to be like 1 in like almost 40,000. So like half the rarity of the Golasso. So man, this is such an amazing insert. Probably one of my favorite inserts across like all sets in like all of soccer products. Not just this year, but like in general. Just a really, really clean looking insert. And if you get it in Superfractor 1 of 1, man, those would look pretty amazing. So here's one of our other chase rookies that we mentioned earlier. And there we go, Lindsey Horan. Getting some pretty great athletes left and right. We're almost halfway done, I want to say. But yeah, the case hit that we forgot to mention, I'm pretty sure, I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but case hit is going to be fierce, kind of like what you saw last year. Oh, look at that. Irena Paredes. Okay. So I'm actually glad that we got this auto, because it could have been someone that, you know, I like just crickets left and right. So I'm so glad that it's not just crickets. And for Barcelona especially, love to see it. Let's put her over here, center stage. Unfortunately, it's not numbered. So I want to say potentially maybe one of these rookies is going to be valued more, but I don't know. Like, I think you get some decent value from her. So yeah, Fierce was switched to case hit, like true case hit. So it's like 1 in a case. Yeah, there's Kira Walsh with RC. But yeah, last year was like semi case hit, I want to say. So kind of like doesn't make sense to me when they have like a case hit that's like 2 per case. But anyway, I don't think we're gonna get one, but you never know. We still have like a quarter of a box left. And there's our Pulsar. I'm so glad they added this to the collection this year, especially in the regular Topps Chrome Champions League set. Because typically it's like you see it in like Panini sets, and that's pretty much it. Because a lot of these companies they have a lot of overlap with their parallels. I don't know if it has to do something with, you know, the manufacturing equipment or where it is, but wow, this is, I mean, what a great design. Whoever designed these inserts this year did a phenomenal job. So this one and this one, these are probably like one of the best designs I've seen in like modern times. All right, what do we have? Where's our last numbered card? So I think you're getting two or three Pulsars. Hopefully this is one that we are looking for. I think it is. There she is, Selma Basha. I am absolutely loving this box, and I mean, I'm guessing the relatively low print run has something to do with why this box has been, I guess, maybe somewhat, I mean, maybe in other people's perspective, this isn't such a great box, but I think this is like not bad at all, guys. So there's our last numbered card, and I think it's going to be in like medium high numbered range, maybe slightly on the higher end, but there she is, number 1 in the world. Who is this one going to be? Liga Martins. All right, I know who this is going to. It's going to go in a top loader, and it's going to go to a very, very good home. It's going to hang out with one of our Discord members, he who shall not be named. So all right, 2 packs left. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually a big fan of this set. You know, this is like pretty fun, pretty refreshing to kind of see like something that's not like completely watered down. And you know, like we mainly collect like men's sets, so kind of seeing something different for like the first time in a while, I guess, is pretty refreshing. So yeah, I mean, the checklist is pretty stacked in my opinion. Queens of Football insert is by far, you know, one of my favorites, as I mentioned earlier. And yeah, let's see what this last refractor is going to be. Maybe a Chase rookie? I don't think so. It's just Claudia Pina. A refractor. And time for the recap, and then we'll give our thoughts on this. We also will be reviewing retail. So it's going to be the value boxes, aka blasters. And yeah, where are all the hits that we got? All right, so we got 2 non-numbered Pulsars, 1 Chase rookie, and we got 2 Chase rookie numbered. So unfortunately, most of these numbered cards are going to be pretty high for us in this box. That just means that you guys might get some lower numbered in yours. So we got Liga Martins out of 299, and then we had Eula Brand out of 199, and then 125 Macario. This is our lowest numbered actually, and then out of 250 here, Giuliano, and of course our auto was Irene Paredes. So time for the rating. It's going to be on the screen at this point. And yeah, gonna be honest, guys, this really came as a surprise to me, but like the numbers just didn't lie on this at all. And you know, starting off with design, it's just like the men's set, pretty clean, pretty aesthetically pleasing, and you know, it's made from like high quality chrome stock. So the set size is incredible, you know, at 100. That's like where the men's set sizes used to be like a couple of years ago. So like 2020 to 21 and like before that. And you know, the price point does not disappoint either. I mean, maybe it could be like slightly better, but honestly, this is kind of like so much better than so many other sets that we've seen. And yeah, it is like a women's set, but you're also getting 4 numbered cards per box plus an auto. So that's, you know, something the Topps needs to like at least emulate, if not improve even more for like the men's sets. And you know, even though they basically tripled the print run compared to last year's set, it's still relatively low compared to so many other sets that we've seen so far. But yeah, I mean, sure, like long-term value is kind of questionable for this set, which, you know, kind of brought down the score a little bit. I just had to do it because, you know, that is a factor into this rating. But, you know, there are a handful of players that do demand high premiums. So it's kind of helping this set a little bit, you know, even though it's not as popular as the men's. But yeah, hopefully Topps improves this set next year. If not, you know, at least keep it the same rather than like watering it down even more. Because, you know, we all know how that goes because we've seen it happen so much over the last like 2 to 3 years. But anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Stick around for more reviews, group breaks, giveaways. And yeah, as always, we'll see you in the next one.